today's video, we're going to show you how to print out from Illustrator, go into Separation Studio, print out your film positives, and burn them onto a screen. So let's get started. So we're going to take it from Illustrator and open it up in Separation Studio 4. Okay, now it's open in Separation Studio. We can put these two reds together, multiply. Let's change it. It's going to be printed on a white shirt. So we're going to let the white, we're not going to print that as an ink. That's just going to be the color of the shirt. And that looks good. So now we'll just send it. So before it sends it, so it's asking you a few things here. It's going to the Epson P800. This tells us our size. It's 9. We'll make it, no, that's fine. 9 inches wide by 7 inches high. For the markings, this is your registration marks. Make the gap. That's good. Let's pick which one we want. We'll do a size 0.75. So there's certain options here. You can change the size of it if you wanted to by going up or down with this. We're not going to change it. This just goes through the different registration marks that you can put on there and how wide you want each of these lines to be. So it's a thickness of the lines is what this is asking. And it's just different to if you look over here, you'll see this change as we go through here. And actually, I want to do this one. So we'll come over here and hit print. So you were just watching how we take our film positives and put them onto the carrier sheets and then get attached to the registration board that was in the layout room. Now we're going to take those same film positives and put them on the registration system that's on our exposure unit. So let's go over and do this. Let's see. So we're going to take the first one. So I just wanted to show you, this is the carrier pins that you can see. So there's 1, 2, and the third one right there. And so that's what the artwork gets pinned to, and that's the same thing that it gets pinned to on our layout board that you saw prior when we first started the video. It just makes it very easy. It lines everything up pretty much so that there's very little registration then that has to be done once it goes to the press. Over to the washout booth. So here we are at the washout booth, and now we're just going to get some water and wet these down a little bit and let them sit for a little bit. So we're going to just wet these screens, let them sit for a little bit, and then we'll come and wash them out. You want to get both sides to do this. Make sure that both sides get it, and then just let it sit in there for a minute. Let that sit. Now, the other thing is that you always want to wash out from the back side. When I say from the back side of it, I mean at the shirt side down. So not where you're running the squeegee across. Just always wash out from the back side. If you do it on the reverse side, you have a good tendency that you'll blow the screen out. The emulsion just won't hold up. So that's why we do it that way. So that's the video on printing out your print positives and burning screens. If you have any comments, please leave them in our comments, and we ask you to subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. So here's an example of, let me see if I can get close enough. When a screen starts to blow out, the emulsion blows out from, I'm assuming it was too high of pressure from the pressure washer, and I'll come back on the screen so you can kind of get an overview of it. But it only happened right in this area, and really just that screen is no good and has to be reburned. So that compared to up here, which is perfect.